Hello everybody.
Manishma. Hi, we're Natalie and Trevor. We're very lucky to have been chosen as the first recipients of the JNF Horticultural Scholarship to the Jerusalem Botanical Gardens in Israel. Trevor and I have just recently completed our diploma in ornamental horticulture at MIT and applied for the scholarship at the end of last year. Our scholarship runs from March till September. During that time, we've both been given individual projects within the gardens. I'm responsible for managing the bulb collection, as well as photographing plants around the garden for the database and working on surveys involving the gardens.
And I'm dealing with the rare plants of Israel as one of my projects, which is pretty exciting, and also the identification of eucalypts and acacias and working within the nursery and volunteers.
Hi, this is where the geophyte collection is housed, and this is the area that I'm responsible for managing. It doesn't look very impressive at the moment because most of the bulbs have gone into their summer dormancy, so you can basically just see empty pots or pots where the plants have died down. I was fortunate enough to be here in the spring when most of the flowers had come into bloom. Now my responsibilities include watering those that are going to flower during the summer and collecting seeds from the plants that have died down for their sort of summer dormancy. The geophyte collection comprises of plants from around the world, but particularly indigenous species that grow all the way from the Golan Heights up in the north down to the Negev Desert in the south.
Hi everyone, how are you going? We've just had a look at the nursery area where we grow our rare plants, which is part of my project, and also we have rare plants here. There's an array of pots going along here, which mainly what we do here is not about how good the plant looks, it's not going into the garden. This is an area for seed collecting, so we just collect the plants from out in the wild, bring them here so that we have a true seed source. Each seed that we get, it varies. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see this, but it's a beautiful little feathery seed that floats in the wind, takes off.
The moment, the race, the buzz above their heads explodes.
So as you can see here, there's mainly two types of plants here, both land and marginal plants. You see the water down there of the plants for the marginal plants. This is a really big issue in Israel as it's a Mediterranean area, a desert area, and doesn't rain here for 7 months. So the areas of water for lakes and stuff are quite rare in themselves. So these plants are very special to the country to be kept and saved.
One of our first projects when we got to the Botanical Gardens was to work in the Tropical Conservatory for a couple of weeks.
One of the other projects that I'm doing is correct identification of eucalypts and the acacias around the gardens. As in the early days there was a lot of mistakes made just from inexperience. So I'm really enjoying that, and you're standing having a look at the Australian section right now. It's a really nice setup.
My other project involves taking photographs of plants around the gardens that haven't been included on the database. That also includes taking photos for a survey that they're doing here just on feature plants and attractions in the gardens throughout the year. So it gives information for the people that are working here as to when things are in flower, and also to visitors in the park to notify them of, places to go and see plants that are in flower, in seed, and interesting attractions around the garden.
The sky turns orange and red, and I only see it happening.
Okay, so that's a little bit about what we're doing here in the gardens.
So we're off now to have a beer on our roof garden. Catch ya.
Shalom!
The moment, the race, the buzz above their heads exploded. The sky turns orange and red, and I only see it happening in a box in a corner. Do I really care? Conscious we are.